Today is 10th of October and I've entered in a trade. Nifty opened gap down, closed around 320, and today Nifty opened around 17,100 something. So I opened in a trade on the second candle. I entered in the trade of PE at 17,104. Out of the money PE as usual for me, and my stop loss is 17,157. The reason my stop loss being 17,157 and not this high is because 17,157, 158 is a weekly support or resistance line. So the high of today was 149 and the low till now is 17,064. So I am waiting for Nifty to break 17,064. At 17,020, 26, 27, there is a support line around here, 17,020 or 30. So I can book my profit at 17,030, or I can wait for it to fall lower. So let's see where the trade goes, and I will trail my stop loss. If I have to, I will trail my stop loss here, 121, 131. But once it goes below 17,064, then only I'll think of trailing or doing anything else. The reason I took the PE trade was, there is a support line somewhere here, 40, 42, and all the Nifty 50 companies were showing red, like Divis Lab, not Divis Lab, Power Grid, Coal India and TCS are only in green, and rest all are in red. But the option chain is showing me that at 17,100 there are call writers as well as put writers. So in case Nifty goes to 17,040, the put writers of 17,100, they will exit. And there are also a lot of put writers at 17,000. So let's see what happens. And this became a green candle, and the first candle was forming a green candle, and I was going to take a C trade, but then immediately I changed. Nifty is trying to form a double bottom in this candle. So let's see what happens. And yes, as I was saying, I was going to take a C trade because I thought that Nifty would rally up, but looking at all the factors, I entered the PE trade, So I don't expect a lot of profit today since market opened so much gap down. So yeah, almost 17,020. If I can get to 17,020, I'll have like 80 points profit in the index, which would be good for me. So let's see what happens. So I exited from my trade, and this is the candle where I exited, at this candle here. The closing of this candle, I exited around 160, 167, and booked my loss. So I had almost 600 rupee loss today, and I was waiting for this 1722, my target, 16922, my second target, but it didn't happen. So I had to book my loss, and I will re-enter again at around 220, 17,220. I will again enter the trade near 17 to 210, 200 to 220. I'll again enter in a PE trade, and I should have waited for 10:30 and then entered. But since I entered at the second candle before 10 minutes, so this is a big mistake that I made, and I'm pretty much convinced. I'm pretty sure that even if Nifty goes till here to fill the gap, 217, 220, but it will still fall down. So I'll keep this my SL. 17,284 will be my SL, and if it re-enters my SL, I'll again enter here at this point. If it goes up, I'll enter keeping this my SL, and again if it falls down, I'll keep this SL and enter somewhere here. So let's see what happens. So I've booked my loss, and I'll wait for now. I couldn't find any reason why market rallied from here till here, because all the companies are in red. All the 50 companies are in red. 5 of them are in green. So 45 are in red. But Bank Nifty is strong. So Bank Nifty was dragging Nifty up, and option chain was also becoming stronger. So like there was once it broke 137, I should have exited, or I could have exited here only. Like I would have traded my SL here 119 and exited immediately. So yeah, let's see what happens. And I would enter again, keeping this my stop loss, or keeping this my stop loss, and I would enter again in a put side. So let's see what happens. So I made my second entry As I had decided earlier, as per my setup, I'll keep this as my stop loss. So Nifty went up to fill the gap, and I entered at 17,220, and now it's almost 17,230. So this this will be my SL here. This will be my SL here, 248. So 28 points in the index, and my target would be here. Till here. Almost till here, it will be my target. So this is the first entry that I made, 17,104, and I had to take my stop loss. So I accidentally deleted the trending support, and Nifty from then started rallying upward from minus almost 200 points. It came to minus 82, and it filled the gap. So this was suppose my setup was this line, 17,284 248, and even Nifty open if Nifty opened here or here somewhere today, then I would have taken a put, keeping this my stop loss. But unfortunately, Nifty opened a big gap down, and I did a mistake of entering at the second candle at P. I could have waited, for the price action, and then I could have entered. I would have waited till 10:30. But anyways, this rally, it won't sustain. This is what I feel. I feel that this Nifty will get rejection from here, and it can fall down. And even if it doesn't, I'll exit at my stop loss, which is 28 points in the index. And I have not taken the P of the same strike price that I have taken here. Here my strike price was far out of the money, 750, 16,750 or 16,800, something like that. And I thought of re-entering in the same strike price to recover my 600 rupees loss. But no, last week I made the same mistake. I captured 100 points in the index, but I could only profit like 1 rupees or 2 rupees. So today I didn't make that mistake, and I entered in another PE. I was looking to enter at 17,000, a put of 17,000, but I didn't have that much capital. So I entered at 16,900 PE, and I will keep this as my stop loss, and this will be my target 1, and this will be my target 2. This green line here, it will be my target 2. If Nifty crosses this line 118, then I'll trail my stop loss here and wait for Nifty to come to 1720, near 1720. So that's it. Let's see what happens. So this is the current situation here, and This is the 2 p.m. candle, and from 2 p.m. Nifty has been rallying up. So I'm confused whether to keep my position or to exit from it. If Nifty would have came to 17,080 or something like that, then I would definitely keep. I would have kept my PE of 16,900. But I don't think again Nifty will have a gap down tomorrow. Tomorrow Nifty can open flat. This is what I think, and I don't think Nifty will close below 200. So if it closes above 200, it's a very strong sign for Nifty. So I'll exit. I'll book my loss. I had 600 rupees loss, and now I'll book like more 100, 200 rupees. So yeah, I'll exit from my trade. And I was also planning on taking a call for tomorrow to hedge my put position, but that too would have been risky because I think I have this feeling that Nifty will open flat tomorrow. Though it fills the gap, it may open flat to gap up. So yeah, I'll book my loss now and bad day. I should have booked here uh, because actually the reason I didn't exited from my trade here because I felt that it will come down to its opening range and it came down. It came down. It gave me some time, but I didn't book. I became greedy and I became arrogant. I wanted to take 100 points in the index, so I waited for 17,118. I started being arrogant with the market, fought with the market, but ultimately market won and I lost. So I'll book my losses today. Losses, 1,000 rupee loss on Monday. Not a good thing. And the mistakes that I made was the first trade that I entered as a second candle. I shouldn't have done that. I should have waited because Nifty opened so much gap down. I should have waited till 10:30, and after 10:30, I would definitely have not entered in a CE trade, but I would wait till here and enter at a PE trade. So the loss of 600 rupees on my first trade was stupidity, and if I entered somewhere here, I could have gotten like 100 points in the PE and I could have booked. Bad, really bad decision for me to wait for so long. I could have I was looking at this thing and I was feeling that it is making a cup and a handle. So I should have exited immediately at 118, but instead I stopped and waited for my stop loss, which was far away at 160, near 160. And so that's it. And the reason I didn't carry the put was only due to Nifty seems strong. I don't know the reason, but Bank Nifty was pulling Nifty up. So So these were my two trades today. Booked my losses around 1,000 rupees, not around 1,000 rupees, more than 1,000 rupees. And tomorrow, no, this was a double top pattern Nifty is forming, but these two highs here, double top pattern. But in case I get the market tomorrow somewhere here, I can sit for a long target. I don't know. Let's see what happens. And that's it. Feeling really stupid and no, the 300 rupees loss, 350 loss was okay because I didn't book my profit. That was bit stupid, but entering at the second candle was the stupidest thing that I have done today. I went against my rule, and so I have to pay the price of more than 1,000 rupees. So I'll continue learning and reviewing.